another YouTube video, and today we have this beginner nail tip that I got from TEMU. So this kit was really cheap. I am gonna leave the link down below, and I'm gonna do a mini review on it, and I'm gonna try to only use the products in this box. Well, I'm not gonna try, but I'm only gonna be using the products in this box. And it seemed like it might have came with a couple things. So I'm gonna show you guys everything that came in the box, and we're gonna jump right into doing these nails. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys everything that came in this kit, and we're gonna start with the glitter. They also gave us a buffer and a couple nail files. So we have 2 different nail files and a buffer. This is a cuticle trimmer. I've never used this type of cuticle trimmer before. My hands are so ashy. Hold up. So it also came with this little brush. I don't know if this is supposed to be for acrylic powder, but we did get 2 brushes, and this brush actually looks like a 3D art brush. We did get some acrylic powder. So this one is pink, this one is nude, and I believe this one would be clear. Also have white nail tips, clear nail tips, and forms. So this is a lot of stuff for the price. I believe this is a cleanser. I'll probably put alcohol in here. A nail cutter, a practice finger, a mini nail brush. The list goes on, y'all. We got some wooden pushers. We got our dapping dish. I'm surprised they didn't have any monomer. And we have some crystals, some more crystals, toe dividers, and tweezers. So we're gonna be using, I would want to do it on the finger just to see if it works. But how about I do a set on myself? So that's the plan. All right, so first up, we're gonna use this to start to file my nails down, because clearly they've been growing, and they've been growing kind of weird. I'm gonna use the same 180 grit file to start to lightly file and remove the surface. So just being very gentle. I doubt you'll cut yourself with this type of file. Since it is 180 grit, it is definitely very soft. I should have used I had pulled the wooden pushers out for a purpose, but I'm gonna go back. All right, so I should have pushed my cuticles back first, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. So I'm gonna use this wooden pusher, and I'll probably go back in with the hand file. All right, yeah, this looks much better. Today, I'm going to be doing the pop-off method on my own nails, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how I do it with this matte top coat. Of course, if you actually wanted to keep these nails, you would apply your dehydrator and your primer after you apply the nail tips, but I will be taking these nails off. So I'm going to apply a very thin layer of this matte top coat to my natural nails and allow it to cure for 60 seconds. So I want to use these clear nail tips that they got in here, and they look real short, but it's cool. We still gonna use them. So, oh no, I'm annoyed. We just gonna flip through these and see which one fit. I can't believe I just spilled all these nails, but it's cool. I finally have all of the nail tips on after spilling them all out, and we are going to be using the hand file they gave us to reshape these nails and the nail cutter that came in the kit. After cutting these nail tips down, they were a little square, so I decided to just keep them this shape and just clean up the sidewalls by shaping both of the sidewalls very lightly and then straightening out the bottom of the nail. I could also use the same hand file to go over where I placed the nail tip to start to blend the nail tip in with the natural nail, but when I'm doing this, I'm going to be gentle because we still have that base coat on there. Well, not the base coat, the matte top coat. We are going to apply another layer of the matte top coat, but I still don't want to file too much of it off. Now that I'm finished with reshaping these nails, I am going to start to apply a second layer of my matte top coat. Once again, I'll be allowing this to cure for 60 seconds, but this time when I take it out of the lamp, I'm going to go in with some cuticle oil so that I can easily take these off later. I wanted to use the pink powder because I felt like the nude powder was going to be too light for my skin. What I should have done was swatch them first before going in with this light pink acrylic powder because it was cute, but as you guys can see, it is very see-through. So my thought process was, okay, we could use the real cute glitter pink with the pink base and, you know, just have a real girly Barbie set. But this acrylic powder is clearly way too see-through and it's more of a clear with a very soft pink tint. The acrylic powder itself isn't too bad and the little tiny brush they give you actually works pretty good. I'm going to go into the raw glitter after I place my brush in the monomer, and I'm going to place it at the bottom and start to blend it up. I should have been a little more gentle because as I was starting to blend it up, it did not give seamless glitter ombre. It was just giving, I just slapped glitter on there. I really didn't like it. And later in the video, you guys are going to see that I end up putting this raw glitter on top of the nails instead of just having it encapsulated. Do I think it's ugly? No, I just wanted to blend more up here. Like, I don't like how that looks so like harsh. I am going to start encapsulating this nail with the clear acrylic powder, and honestly, my nails was coming out a little bumpy, and I'm sure it was because I'm not used to using such a tiny brush. But I do feel like for a beginner or even for somebody that doesn't do nails, that the brush could be very easy to work with. For the next nail, I'll be doing a glitter ombre nail. So just like before, I'm going to start to rub the glitter on top of the nail tip and then go in with the nude acrylic powder. And I think I told you guys earlier that I thought the nude was going to be too light for my skin, but it was actually really pretty. I will be placing a very small bead of clear acrylic powder towards the top of where the glitter is at. This way, when I go in with the nude, there should be no problems with the glitter starting to get inside of the nude. But I should have covered the entire glitter nail because you guys are going to see as I'm working with the nude acrylic powder, some of that pink glitter did start to get everywhere. With the nude acrylic powder, I was trying to pick up as large of a bead as I could with such a small brush, but it really wasn't working, so I really had no choice but to take my time. But overall, it was coming out really pretty until the glitter started to get everywhere. I definitely should have applied the glitter to my nails and then got a new paper towel because of getting the glitter and the monomer and then getting it on top of the nude. It was just starting to get a little messy. I did kind of enjoy doing the cuticle application with this tiny brush. I felt like I was able to get as close as possible because the brush was so small and I did have to work in such small beads. But that did also mean that the application was a little thin, which is fine because we still do have to encapsulate this nail, but I'm gonna take my time. Before encapsulating this nail, I did want to at least try to fix the pointer finger because it was the first finger I did and I really didn't like it. So I decided to go in with more glitter and try to encapsulate it. But I knew later on when I start to file these nails down, some of that glitter is going to come off. So I am going to completely cover the nail with raw glitter later on. For the next finger, I'll be doing another full glitter nail, and this time I'm going to do it the right way by using the clear acrylic powder to get the glitter to stick onto the natural nail and the nail tip. And then afterwards, that's when I'll go in with the clear acrylic powder again to encapsulate. Even though I'm doing this the right way this time, I'm still going to end up putting that raw glitter on top of this nail, so this is really just the base. As I'm waiting for my ring finger to finish drying, I did go back to the middle finger and started to encapsulate this nail with clear acrylic powder. Now, I already felt like these nails were a good thickness for this size, especially with these type of nail tips. So I really went in with small beads. Well, you don't have a choice but to use small beads anyway because of how tiny the brush is, but like I said, I still do like the brush. I kind of wish I would have used brown and kept it fall theme, but I still do really like the pink. And for the pinky and for the thumb, I'm going to do the same ombre. Using the same steps by first going in with the glitter on the nail first, on the nail tip, and then covering it with clear acrylic powder so it doesn't move. So far, I actually kind of like these nails. They're not as bad as I thought they were going to be. But what I don't like is those crystals in that box, and I cannot bring myself to use them. I'm sorry. But currently, I am going in with this 100 grit file, and I'm going to start to file the side walls and straighten out the bottom using the same method I did when I was lightly filing the nail tip earlier. I thought it would be a good idea to only use my hand file to shape these nails as if I quote unquote didn't have a drill. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So when I'm finished with reshaping the sidewalls, I am going to go over the entire nail using the same 100 grit hand file. But you do want to be very careful towards the cuticle area, of course, so you don't cut yourself, because this is not 180 grit. Using these types of nail tips honestly brought me back to when I first started doing nails. These were very similar to the first nail tips that I've ever used. At least I was using the white ones back then though, but using the clear ones are much more convenient just in case you want to do any see-through designs or change your mind. Earlier in the video, when I called this item a buffer, I actually think it's a shiner, because as I was going over it, like, it was removing the fine scratches as if it was a buffer, but it was also leaving like a slight shine on the nail. So I am going to do this to all of the nails and then go in the bathroom and wash my hands with soap and water before I top coat. Overall, I think I would give this nail kit about a 7, 8.5. It really wasn't a bad nail kit, and the acrylic powder actually was not too bad. I really thought it was going to be horrible, that it was going to be runny, but it actually was really easy to work with, and there was a bunch of different things that came in that kit. So I am going to link it down below, and you guys let me know if you'll be interested in actually seeing me do something like this again. Maybe with something from Shein or from the dollar store. You guys could let me know down below. But really quickly, the last thing I'm going to do is start to apply this raw glitter. And I'm going in with this Micarta Diamond Gel, and I'm going to spread this all over the nails before dumping the glitter on top of the nails and curing it for 60 seconds. Very shortly, I will be showing you guys exactly how these nails came out after the top coat. And y'all let me know down below how y'all feel about this nail kit. I see a lot of nail kits that are like this, kind of with similar items in them, but I've never actually used them before. So you guys let me know if you'd like to see more videos just like this one.